How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson, and today I've got 3 more fun and easy riffs from ZZ Top. Right now, Guitar Control is offering this really cool free chord chart that you can download for free. There's a link down in the description. It has every chord you could ever need all neatly organized all onto one sheet. It's in PDF format, so you can download it, print it off, put it where you practice, put a copy in your gig bag, just wherever you might need any chord at a glance, and it's a free download. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at these. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is the riff from Just Got Paid, and this is all made up of just single notes. So we're going to start off here at the 5th fret on the A string with my first finger, and we're going to pick that and do a hammer on to the 7th fret with my 3rd finger. And this is all made up of 16th notes except for beat 4. So this is 1 E and open low E string, and then to the 5th fret of the D string for So 1 E and So it's kind of weird, just the way the flow of the notes is with the timing. It's like some of them come in just on kind of weird places. What feels kind of weird. So you got this, the 5 hammer to 7, open low E to the 5th fret of the D string, and then starting on the downbeat of 2, the open low E, then to the 7th fret of the A string, back to the low E, back to the 5th fret of the A string with your first finger, open low E string, then back to the 7th fret of the A string again with your 3rd finger, and then the 5th fret of the low E string, and we're going to pick that and pull off to the open string, and then finally ending on the 7th fret of the A string. And this is this is the quarter note, so it rings out for a whole beat with some vibrato, and then that basically is the riff, and it just repeats. So you got the one thing too, I forgot to mention that the notes, the open low E string notes we're just pedaling, those are also palm muted. So the next we're going to look at is the riff from Waitin' for the Bus, and it's kind of played in this same general area. So we're going to start off, we're on the 7th fret of the D string with your 3rd finger, and we're going to be moving back and forth between playing the 7th fret and the 5th fret, also on the D string, just between your 1st and 3rd finger, and the open A string. So this comes in on the and of 4, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just hit this 7th fret of the D string just to start off. It's just an 8th note on the and of 4, and then it's tied to the downbeat of 1 of the 2nd measure, and this is made up of a lot of just 8th notes. So we start that, and then we're going to come to the 5th fret of the D string with your 1st finger, and now we're going to start playing the open A string and these notes together. So this is starting on the and of 1. So it's and, 2, and 3. So the last there we have 2. When we go back to the 5th fret there, we do it twice. Then we're going to come up with our 1st finger, we're going to bar the 5th fret of the D and the G string, and then back to the 7th fret of the D string. Okay, so as the riff, as it repeats and builds up, he starts kind of changing some things. So one of the things he does that is a little bit, you know, trickier to do. And if you can't do this, like if you're a beginner, it totally does not matter. But if you look on the fourth measure, you can see that when we go to the fifth fret of the G string the first time, it also shows the A string open. So while I'm playing this, picking it, when I go to that note, I just pick that with my middle finger and then play the open A string with the pick. So I just hybrid pick it. So if you can't do the hybrid picking thing, it's totally fine. Just to play it like that without that note in there. But it's something that you could, you know, this is a way that you could work on working that technique into your playing. All right, and then the last one to look at is the riff from Got Me Under Pressure. So this one here, it's still kind of the same kind of pattern as far as, you know, whole steps. When we change strings, we're just going to move it up a whole step. So now our first finger is going to be playing the 7th fret of the D and G string, and then our third finger will be playing the 9th fret of the D string and the G string. And then third finger is going to play the 9th fret of the A and the D string. So this riff, we start off, we're going to take your first finger, we're going to bar it. So we're just picking up the 7th fret of the D string and the G string, and then we're going to take our third finger and bar it across the 9th fret of the D and G string. Now we're going to pick that, and this starts on the and of 2, so it's like we rest 1 and 2 and. So we pick, pull, and then bring our third finger to bar the 7th fret of the A and the D string. So. Okay, then we go right back to the 9th fret again on the D and the G string, and we're going to play that twice, and the second time we do the pull off. So that's like half of this riff. So it's kind of tricky if you're a beginner to be able to do that. I mean, I guess you could, if you had to, you could use your 3rd and 4th finger, but that kind of presents its own problems. I would just really recommend just trying to get that technique down. So this is a good riff to practice that with. All right, so like I said, that's half of the riff. And then we're going to come down here and do an E5. So I'm just going to take my first finger and bar it across the 2nd fret of the A and the D string, and then the low E string is open. And we play this, first is a quarter note, and then 2/8 notes. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. And then the other part of the, and then it just goes back and plays the other part of the riff again. Alright, so there you have it. 3 fun, not too terribly difficult riffs to play by ZZ Top. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.